Okay, we're back and we're going to start working on page number 8. Now page number 8 is going to have a few things. We're going to have this little frame here, and you're going to be able to slide a photo in this pocket when we're done. And I cut this piece out of, thin design paper. So what I want to do actually is I'm going to thicken it up a little bit. So I cut a couple of extra pieces. I actually cut 4, which I don't think I'm going to use. I'm just going to use 2, I think. But I just want to put this under some cardstock to give it a little bit of strength, because I want the photo to be, I want this to be popped up so that you can slide the photo in underneath. Actually, maybe I'll just use one backup copy. Okay, so I'm just going to glue that first. And if you happen to cut yours out of heavy cardstock versus pattern paper, you wouldn't have to do this step. So this is totally dependent on what kind of paper you use. So this will line up exactly. You can get that on there like that. Then there's another piece that looks like the outline almost of it, but it's got a rectangle cut out of the middle, and this is because I want to glue a couple layers of this together and then use some foam to help it pop out a little bit. So I'm just going to glue 2 layers together. I cut 4 of these out. I'm just going to glue this. Okay. I'm going to glue 2 pieces together, and then I'm going to glue the other 2 pieces together. Okay, oops. And then I'm going to put the foam in between them. So I'm going to glue, I cut out some very little pieces of foam. Just going to move this down a little so you can see better. I'm just going to glue these along the side, but not along the top, because we want to be able to slip the picture in. So I'm just going to get these glued down here. Like that. Now, as I'm doing this, I'm thinking it might be a good idea to have it close to the edge versus in a little bit, because when you slip the picture in, you want it to be able to definitely stay where it's supposed to. So I'm going to put these right along the edge like that. Okay. All right. And then once these are glued on, I think I'm going to let that dry for a little bit, but once it dries, then we'll glue this on, and then this will be the pocket for you to slip your photo in. And then what we'll do is we'll put this right on top. So for now, I think what we can do is we can glue this together. So I'm going to put some glue on the back here. Okay, I'm going to glue those 2 together. Okay, like that. Okay, so then when these things dry, we'll come back to it and finish that piece up. Okay, so next thing we're going to do, I'm just going to move this way. Piece we're going to start to look at is the bottom, and we're going to work our way towards the front. Alright, so you're going to have your base piece that's going to go in the back, and then you're going to have a big piece that looks like this with a cutout on the side. So there's going to be 3 score marks, and we're just going to fold this on all 3. This is going to be like a big extra pull-out tab pocket that we're going to use on the page. Okay, and this piece is just going to sit right on top. But before we glue this piece down, we're gonna have 2 folding pages, and the larger of the pages, you're gonna have one that's gonna stand kind of tall, and then another one that's going to go, one is gonna go this way, and one is gonna go this way. So what we want to do is you're going to grab the 3 background pieces that we're going to put on here. One, they're all going to have score lines down the side. One, you're going to fold down. Oops. Okay, and then the other 2, you're going to fold up. Okay. So what we're going to do is this page, I'll just move this out of the way for a second. We're going to take one of the ones that's folded up, and we're going to glue it inside like this. So we're going to make a little pamphlet almost to go inside here. So I'm just going to grab my glue and glue along the outside of this tab. And I'm going to sit this inside here like this. Get that lined up. And then we're going to do the same with the next one. So we're going to put the glue on the outside of the tab. And again, it's just going to sit right on top of the other one. Okay. And I think what I'm going to do is put something heavy on top of these for a little bit, so that the glue will really hold, because it's going to be a couple of pages and I don't want it to come apart. Okay, let's see. All right, I'm just going to rest this for a second and put this on top of something. Okay. In the meantime, we're going to have another piece that's like this, and it's going to score mark on the side. So I'm going to fold this on its score mark. And you're going to have a couple of decorative pieces to go over it on the front and the back. So these we can just glue down. And again, we will work on decorating these pages a little bit more after our book is together. Okay, so have that piece ready. Now, we can start, let's see. You're going to have another tab piece, sorry. Kind of jumping all over the place. You're going to have another pull-out tab, and it's going to have a little half circle sort of on the front. So I'm just going to glue the design pieces on top of that. That's going to sit inside our pocket. Glue the other side. Okay, so this is going to be our pull-out tab that's going to slip inside this pocket. Now, while the other piece is still drying, we can come back to this piece, and I'm just going to put some glue on our foam here. Okay, and then we're going to get these glued together. Okay, and then I also have another design piece that's going to go on the back just for until you're ready to slip your photo in. So I'm just going to put some glue on the back here. Okay. So when you install this, you want to make sure that you have the opening at the top. So that way we can slip the picture and it won't fall out. And this is actually going to go, this is going to go in the middle of our piece here like this. Let's see. Let me just see how our other thing is doing here. Okay. So what I want to do is we're going to have our base piece, and this is going to, our pocket is going to go over this. So this is going to fit inside here. This is our base piece. So we're just going to glue these sides down. Okay, give us a little roll here, get it to stick. Okay, so our pocket is going to be on the side like that. And then we're going to glue this piece down. This is our decorative piece. Okay. And then our pocket will slip inside like this. Okay, so then we have this piece, and this is going to actually get glued to the inside of our pocket page. So this will sit underneath here like this. Actually, I guess we could glue it right there. So let me, we're going to glue this here, I think. Just going to put some glue on the inside here. And I'm going to center it on our page. Make sure that that folds over. Okay, and then this page, we're going to put some glue here, and this is going to fold over this way. This is going to go onto the back of the paper, so just going to sort of line that up. Okay. So then what I want to do, I'm going to again use a magnet as a closure for here. So again, I have my set of magnets. And these are so strong, they have to come with like this little plastic in between. So I think about there will probably work out. Okay, so what I want to do, actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the magnet up in the corner here, because we're going to have the photo box in here and I don't want it to ruin it. So I think I'm going to, yeah, we'll keep that up in the corner like that. Okay, so what I need to do now is I'm going to put some glue dots on there. Now you can use the closure, you can use a magnet if you want, you don't have to. It's totally up to you. I just kind of like the way that the magnets work with keeping the pages nice and tight. Okay, let's see, I want to put it in far enough. Okay, so I'm just putting some glue dots here. And let's see, our magnets down here. Oop. I put them on the wrong side. These magnets are tricky. Okay. Oops. Oh no. The page came unglued here. I'm just gonna get that back on there. Okay, that pressed. Make sure that this stays glued down. Okay, so I'm going to open this up. And we're going to start putting the pattern papers over this. And I think what I want to do is I'm probably going to go, I have a few patterns here for the top. I think I'm going to go with the yellow on the first one. Okay, so I'm just going to start to glue these on to our pages. I'm going to open this up. going to glue the other decorative pages in here. Oops. Hopefully you can see this. Okay. Okay, now we need to glue our picture frame in, and again you want to make sure that the foam is not on your top part here, so I'm just gonna get some good glue in here. Excuse me. A tickle stuck in my throat here. Okay, and then I'm just gonna get that lined up there. Give it a good press. Okay, so this is going to close like this, and then our book will close. So now you will be able to open these pages. You'll have a little book inside, and then another flap, and then this will come out. So a lot of storage on page number 8. Okay, we'll be back with more videos. Thanks for watching.